Okay, this is my second time trying to do this reading. I shuffled the cards, I got the spread. So I think it just confirms the stagnation. It confirms the blocks, the temporary block that someone's facing. And I don't know what happened, but it got cut off and the footage failed to save. But I think it also adds on to the consistency. The main message here is just to be consistent. You've experienced blocks and you experienced setbacks, but I'm getting the message: be consistent. This is the time to be consistent. And at this point, I'm just gonna show the cards that I got, because I started by saying that you've accumulated a lot of knowledge in terms of inner wisdom because the person is looking up at the sky. But I felt really compelled to get this message out there for whoever wants to hear it, because I'm hearing there's a bit of stagnation. I'm not seeing failure, so I just want to say that. I'm hearing this is a test. You've accumulated the knowledge that you have accumulated, and in terms of manifestation, you believe in that, but sometimes the people around you don't believe in that, so they think you're a bit woo-woo, you're a bit delusional, but you understand manifestation works. Maybe you've experienced a little bit of it, but you're not fully at the place that you want to be. You haven't fully entered your desired reality, but I'm hearing that is on the way, and that you're being tested before that breakthrough, which is the biting through card, which I have here somewhere. There we go. This is the biting through card. This card is actually, it's about piercing from one reality to the next, because see the sword here, you are basically the sword. You want to enter a specific reality where you have the car, you want the house, you want the relationship, that you want everything that you really want. That is possible because this is the sphere here, and the sword is puncturing through that. So it's certain, it's not blunt, it's not a blunt instrument. But in terms of the obstruction, is because I heard before the video got cut off, is that you're somebody who sees other people's success manifestation stories. They manifested that person, the house, the car, the money, so maybe 5 figures, but then you're thinking, I also practice that, I also believe in that, so why is it not working for me? So that's what I'm hearing. But you haven't given up, that's not what I'm hearing, but it's just you don't understand. But then the message I'm getting is that is the block. You're battling, it's almost, I'm seeing angel and demons, right? It's not that you're battling your inner demons, but the truth is you're battling. I'm propelled to give the message is that, for example, this is a general reading, so I don't know exactly how old whoever you are, but for example, say you're 20 years old, right? Say you started practicing manifestation since you're 19 years old, so maybe it's only been a year. You have to understand that you've been programmed to have every single negative belief that you could ever get since the moment you were born. You have to go to school, you have to go to work, you've been programmed to think you have to work very hard to earn money. But the thing is, you're still in the rat race. But you understand that it's been 19 years. It's 19 years of programming. Your nervous system has gotten used to that kind of programming, and hence that's something that it's also very comfortable in. That's the main message, yes. So it's very comfortable in that you have accumulated that belief to overthrow that balance. I'm not getting that it's gonna take 18 years to undo it, but that's not the point. The point is that it's 18 years of comfort in negative self-belief, self-sabotage. It's not your fault. It's just the programming. It's just the world that we were all born into. But with consistency, that is going to overpower. It's not going to take years and years. That's not what I'm getting here. But it's just consistency, that a year versus 18 years of self-sabotage that you've been programmed to have the moment that you're born. But that is the obstruction. But it's just delay, because this is a delay card. It's not a physical block. It's almost like you're battling your own inner demons, but it's not in this case. It's not inner demons. It's just the years of programming that you have to battle against. That's why it's the stagnation here. I'm hearing that it's just, you understand the truth about manifestation, about, you have the capabilities with the creator card to enter your dream reality. You are the creator. You can create your reality. You can have anything, pretty much anything you want, and you can be paid to exist if you want. I'm also hearing that you can. It's just we've been programmed to have a lack mentality, that there's only one way to earn money, but there's actually a lot more. So you've acquired these kind of truths, and you know that is the truth. You know certain truths about the world. I'm also getting that. So you could be the black sheep in your family, and there's people who criticize you for it. I'm also strongly hearing that, but you're so firm in your beliefs. You spent years blocking off people's energy because they don't understand you the way that you understand yourself, and the things that you've seen, the things that you've researched on. I'm also getting that. So I'm hearing just be consistent with, because of your knowledge, be confident in it, be consistent with it, keep scripting whatever it is that you're doing. Manifestation, I'm getting that. Just keep scripting, keep manifesting, keep visualizing, because that visualization, the consistency, is going to overthrow that programming that you've been that your nervous system has gotten comfortable in. It's going to overthrow that. Sooner or later, it'll just happen instantly. It'll just happen randomly. The soul is just going to pierce through the reality that you want. You're going to enter into that reality, and you'll feel it, and you felt it. I'm also strongly getting that. And so there's the awareness card and the innocence card that I'm going to end with. But in terms of the arousing card, the awareness card. So it's everything that I've just said. It's all the cards here just fit well together. You're definitely someone who's very aware. You know certain truths about the world. You know that certain things can't be explained. You know that people who are spiritual, they find it really hard to put it into words, in terms of to explain to a person who hasn't gone through that awakening that the physical is something you can control, and it's in terms of your mind. So you've done a lot of, I'm hearing, occult knowledge and just researching things, and it's something you deeply understand. And I'm also hearing it could be just you haven't found your tribe yet as well, but that's something that could happen in the future, that when you venture out and do the things led by your intuition, it's that awareness that's going to lead you to places, and you're going to become that person that your soul has chosen to be on this earth. And that surface things, I'm also hearing, like, it's not about materialism, it's about experience. So you want to have those kind of deep talks. I'm also hearing that with other people. I'm strong with the innocence card. It's not that it's in terms of a child. That's not what I'm strongly getting here. With the innocence card, it's almost that you're viewing things with a child's perspective. So it's rather than it's not, for example, you could go to an amusement park. I'm also hearing that, but in terms of, it's more that with this innocence card, it's that you're trying to be curious about everything again. So you're trying to rewire, you're trying to create your mind as a blank slate, and just think, questioning what you've been taught to that is fact, for example. So you tend to do research on topics. And I'm also hearing loneliness because of that. But the childlike perspective is just being curious about things, curious about topics, and that's going to lead you to, I'm also hearing that has something to do with being able to be in your desired reality, because it's also part of manifestation. Because manifestation is a lot of people don't practice that. Because I'm also hearing, maybe you try to mention it to people, but people think you're crazy. I'm also hearing that. But it's the belief. It's almost like believing in Santa Claus, for example, and believing in a tooth fairy. It's that kind of belief in something that you can't see. But then it's imagination. It's curiosity and imagination. Yes, that's what I'm strongly getting here with this innocence card here. That's because of that kind of belief, it's going to offset. I'm hearing offset that programming you've been programmed to, that your nervous system has gone accustomed to. But then also because it's imagination, you've been as a kid, kids manifest things a lot easier. I also hear that maybe as a kid you manifested things, or maybe you look back in the past and you notice, oh, I tend to get everything I wanted when I was a kid. I'm also hearing that could be the case, but not for everybody. But you realize innocence, having this belief, being delusional, because kids, they believe they can fly, for example, they can be an astronaut, right? So you realize imagination is boundless, and you try to practice that. I just saw 8:55.